So the 4-year wait is finally over. We are ready to get started here, the opening game.
Algeria against Brazil.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate...
Guiri is fouled. Thiago. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Guiri. Marquinhos battles to win it back. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta with the ball. He'll have a dip! Mahrez. Aouar. Tries a through ball. Aouar. Guiri. Neither side yet able to find the net. Fabinho. Rafinha. It's Enrique! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Guiri. Nouri gets into the right position to intercept. Now it's Guiri. Aouar tries to stroke it through. Enrique. Thiago. A real chance to break. Boudaoui. Aouar with a long pass out wide. Marquinhos. Rafinha. It's got through to him. Enrique! He's missed another one.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Aouar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
Brazil head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're off again.
Brazil playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Now the pass.
Number 9. Coming on the field is number 18.
Rafinha. That intervention was very necessary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lucas Paqueta. Casemiro. Surely he scores! And that's been won straight back. Passes it through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Enrique, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Out wide to the right. Rafinha does well to read it and intercepts. That's a throw. Fabinho. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Enrique conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Fabinho has a go! Forward it goes.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Looks like a good ball through. Looking to shoot! Oh, terrible pass. And another time! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pushes it out wide. Now here's the through ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Fabinho. One final crack at it now. So what now? Great run on the overlap here.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Algeria have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. He's looking very, very leggy.
Number 20.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Budawi. Enrique plays it forward. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they've got a point. 3, of course, were preferable, but up and running for a new campaign. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Bueno, mis primeras impresiones son, no sé si se me hace o los equipos, al menos sudamericanos, están bastante inútiles. El segundo partido que pruebo, el primero fue con Argentina. Tuve que empatar con... no me acuerdo ni qué equipo era. Ahora con Brasil, 0-0 de vuelta. Este parche está más enfocado en lo que es Europa, creo. Como uno le puede ganar a Argelia con Brasil, o el inútil soy yo, el inútil es Brasil, o Argelia está muy potenciado en este parche. Pero bueno, vamos a continuar. También tiene errores, obviamente. Por ejemplo, la Copa del Mundo tiene el logo de Qatar 2022, pero lo que son las camisetas están actualizadas. Estuve mirando antes del directo.
A huge welcome to our viewers from the Estadio Beira Rio, located here in Porto Alegre, Brazil, and home to SC Internacional. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's the whistle. Enrique. Conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side, driving on a real charge here. Lucas Paqueta with the ball through. Now it's Rafinha. Where to? Shapes to shoot. Saved only by poor finishing.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's gone out for a throw-in. He's left his man. Gabriel tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Thiago unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lucas Paqueta. It is quite a run he's making here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Going through. Enrique. Lucas Paqueta. Chance to shoot. It's Thiago! Goal! Brazil! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Thiago. He's made good progress from a deep position. Decent ball, goes for goal! It's anyone's ball! And through to the goalkeeper. Gabriel. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Brazil come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're already into the second period.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Rafinha, Casemiro, tries a through ball, lovely feet, Rafinha.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Goes long. He's got options out wide. And the ball is out of play. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution taking place.
Marquinhos. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Diving header! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Number 25.
Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's made sure that that won't get through. Thiago. Now the pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
But it speaks of good heart and commitment to back up a strong driving run.
Casemiro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Casemiro! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Casemiro is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11. Number 3 is number 7.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Played out to the wing. He has it out wide now. Passes it through. He's had a go! Yes, it's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Thiago pushes it out wide. Almost there, and the players can feel it. And that is that. Brazil have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. 1-1, drawn 1, 4 points from 6, and looking good. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Bueno, si hay alguien que con vida, avísenme en el chat si quieren ver algo del parche, plantillas, equipaciones, algo por el estilo. Si no, continuamos con el mundial. Acá lo que les decía, el mundial tiene el logo de Qatar 2022 y el parche decía eFootball 2026-2027. Pero bueno, continuemos.
A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. So a warm welcome to you from what is one of the great monuments to the beautiful game. It screams footballing history. This is Anfield. And our live game is Brazil against Romania. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just looking to shoot! And shoots! Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Marin, now the pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. Well read, he sorted that out. Rafinha. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That's been levered clear. Lucas Paqueta. Enrique spreads it towards the left. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Out to the flank. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Stankseu looking to get on the end of this. He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Marin certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Gets it back. Marin. Brazil are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Fabinho. Lucas Paqueta. It's Thiago! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's got away. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Brazil head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. Brazil carry a one-goal lead into the second half. He's left his man. Looks to slip it through. In with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Romania have decided to take control of this second half. They're dictating the tempo.
Fabinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Thiago! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Substitution taking place.
So still just a goal between them. Into the channel.
Romania are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Tries one! Tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Looking to get within range.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Casemiro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Plays it out to the flank. Questions were asked.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Thiago. Vinicius Junior. So what's he planning here? Looks like a good ball through. Up he gets!
This is good ball retention.
Goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Vinicius Junior was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Vinicius Junior keeps everyone guessing. Goes for it! Oh, the ball's come loose. Forward it goes. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil have made it. Progress to the knockout stage confirmed. On to the business end. Well, in the end, they have strolled through comfortably. Unbeaten, 7 points from 9. And they are gathering momentum into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, it's certainly doing it the hard way. Qualification, of course, is all that matters, and to secure it when the pressure was on bodes well for the tougher tasks that lie ahead now. I think this can serve them quite well.
La madre, ¿cómo está Argelia? Contra Perú.
So we reach the business end of the competition. No second chances, no margin for error.
Peru against Brazil.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Durante. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Rafinha. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lucas Paqueta passes it through. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And a header! Enrique, Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Brings it forward. Durante. Has a hit! Brazil! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
The goal scored for Brazil after 70 minutes is number 25.
Brazil give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Up he gets! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Peru can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Ruitias. Peru get it back again. Arias. Now it's Ruitias. Oh, they could break here. Enrique. Looks to slip it through. And the flag has stayed down. Lucas Paqueta. The shot's on! And that has skimmed the post.
Rafinha probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Andre Carrillo spreads it wide. Now here's the through ball. Rafinha. Brazil are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Casemiro. Looks like a good ball through. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Casemiro. And he's there to cut it out. Durante. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Brazil come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the second half gets underway.
Brazil going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lucas Paqueta with the ball through. It's a goal kick. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Ruitias. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably precautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Vinicius Junior gets his foot in there. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Coaxed out to the wing. Galese gets it away. Brazil have it back and they can go again. And it's Carrillo. Tries a through ball. Good ball. Big chance to get at them. Gabriel concedes a free kick for that. Casemiro battles to win it back. Now the pass. Where to from here? Tapia. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball. Brazil are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Number 25.
Peru look as though they're about to make a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number
Brazil
16.
take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Arias floats one over.
Number 10.
So not long left in this now. Peru are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Tapia tries lifting it over. Timely intervention. Dashing forward at pace. It's a loose ball. And he's on his way! Tapia. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. First hurdle cleared. On to the next one. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, it's a first obstacle jumped, and they could feel optimistic about the potentially tougher challenges that lay ahead now.
Contra Curaçao.
Welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this wonderful stadium newly located here in the heart of Madrid and home to Atletico Madrid since the start of the 2017 season. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of...
Neymar with a shot! Got a shot away! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Well, the tone looks well and truly set. This is front foot football with conviction.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Fabinho. Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Neymar. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he deliver? Plenty waiting in the middle, up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gets a good foot in there. Looks like a good ball through. The shot's on! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He's left his man. Goalless at the moment. Neymar with a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brazil give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? Spreads it wide. That's a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. Marquinhos plotting from out on the right-hand side. It is quite a run he's making here. So who's he picking out? And he's cut it out. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Pushes it out wide. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All a decent game up to now. the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Brazil come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Brazil carry a one-goal lead into the second half. And it's Neymar. Tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Good ball. Face to face. And the finish! There's a goal!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
There will be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution taking place.
Fabinho. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Just brushed off the ball there. Vinicius Junior tries a through ball. Can he score? And another time! Neymar steered in. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Aimed long and direct. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Forward it
Brazil
goes.
showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Has a pop! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And substitution then.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Neymar with a shot! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it?
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting...
He'll have a dip! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Sí, sí, compa. No sé si me escuchan. Ahora termina el partido y vamos a ver los equipos que quieran ver.
Out wide to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a brilliant interception. Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. Chance! Aimed long and direct. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Forward it goes. Marquinhos. Looks to slip it through. So what now? Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Goal! Brazil! Perhaps the moment that finally settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Brazil got themselves into the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
It's gone for a throw-in. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. It's a loose ball. Decent ball. Marquinhos plays it forward. And that will be the final act. Brazil through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Brazil leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Bueno, parece que se fue el que quería ver equipos top, así que continuemos. Si contra Curazao me costó, imagínate lo que va a hacer contra Francia. Pero vamos a darle.
It is semi-final day to tee up the final. Who will be there at the end?
France against Brazil.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, it's Dembele. He's made sure that that won't get through. Enrique. Fabinho. Where to from here? Lucas Paqueta. It's come loose. Trying to get there. Goes wide. Diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
Thiago instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Thiago. Enrique! A great save, real class.
Well, as test go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Saliba, still goalless. Tries a through ball. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's hoisted clear. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now the pass. Olise. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked in. Rafinha concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, can he capitalise?
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Fabinho. Lucas Paqueta. There's a pop! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Brazil took the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Enrique passes it through. Thiago unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Shoots! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Brazil carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Play for a throw. Looks like a good ball through. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Header! Harmlessly behind. Brazil look as though they're about to make a change. Hernandez.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Hits one! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Brazil grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. France have it back and they can go again. And it's Rabiot. Looks to slip it, shapes the shoots! Oh, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, they can break here. Casemiro with the ball through. Out wide to the right. Lucas Paqueta! Enrique, he's making a foray down the right. Oh, great ball, now can he put it away? And another time! Oh, brilliant from Lucas Paqueta! Lucas Paqueta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And a header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Timely intervention. Forward it goes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. The final whistle. They have made it, and they've deserved to make it. A fabulous cup run has gone all the way to the final day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
It is the stuff of dreams. We are minutes away from this momentous contest for what is arguably the greatest prize in the beautiful game. Well, this is it.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining. But fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
He's had a shot! And the follow-up! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Thiago was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Goes for goal! And a second time! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hola, hola. No sé si me escuchas o si ya te fuiste. Con respecto a tu pregunta, no. Ni los textos ni los comentarios. Está en inglés. O no sé si es chino o coreano. O... a ver, ¿cuál era el otro? Árabe, creo. Supongo que está más enfocado en lo que es Europa, este parche. Así que bueno. Lastimosamente por ahora no se puede. Seguramente sí, porque yo lo instalé desde el canal de Telegram de Sarabia. Así es que bueno, créditos para él. No sé si él es el editor del parche, pero lo conseguí desde su canal. Y en su canal puso de que los textos en español los va a agregar después. Así que no sé. O sea, lo que quiero decir es, no sé cuándo. No sé cuándo va a traerlos. No sé si solamente textos o también los relatos. Por eso, esto lo instalé recién y estoy haciendo las primeras pruebas. Probando acá con el Mundial. Tengo un tutorial preparado por si después les interesa. Lo subiré esta tarde. Y bueno. Después... si hay alguien aquí con vida y quieren ver más cosas del parche, por ejemplo, equipaciones, plantillas, díganmelo. Y al terminar este partido, vamos a mirar. Por ahora estoy ganando la Copa del Mundo con Brasil.
Marquinhos. Brazil scoring in the first 10 minutes. Belts one. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It so nearly came off for him.
Thiago, very nearly making something happen there. You can't keep a good man down.
Fabinho. With the ball through. Looks to slip it through. Gets the chance to cross. And that was asking just too much of him. Thiago has made his mark on this game. It's a great ball. Corner. Gets his head to it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Sí, seguramente Están los textos, todavía no conseguí yo, pero entonces supongo que a lo que se refería Sarabia es que cuando dijo que después va a colocar los textos en español, seguramente se refería a los textos del juego.
Point blank header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Casemiro tries a through ball. Chooses to go back. Has a hit! Danger averted for now. Fabinho. Forward it goes. Thiago plays it wide. Going through. He'll have a dip! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Enrique certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Gets into some space. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Well, it's obvious who's likely to be more content going in at half-time, but I sincerely hope that there's a fitting response from the opposition to really engage us on the big occasion.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, we're off and running. Brazil carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Looks like a good ball through. Well positioned to make that interception. Marquinhos. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mohamed Salah. He's made certain that won't get through.
We're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And the shot! Rafinha shapes the shoots. Surely this time. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Mohamed Salah, aimed long and direct, out wide to the right. He's left his man. Mohamed Salah goes down, but nothing given. Looking to break out here. Enrique takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's there to hoof it away. Play for a throw. Egypt look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. It's a brilliant interception. Fabinho passes it through, and the counter is on. Thiago pushes it out wide. Well, that's been won straight back. Trezeguet plays it forward. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution there.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's come loose. Played out to the right. That's a throw. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lucas Paqueta brings it forward. Sprayed out wide. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha hits one. Oh, the ball's come loose. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil are on top of the world. See the joy, feel the pride of the world.
Vamos todavía.
So on to center
Bueno,
stage come the center.
ganamos la Copa del Mundo con Brasil. Anoche ganamos en el PR Patch con Argentina, el Mundial. Este es el BitBox Patch. Este juego está en versión Plus, así es que para instalar esto tuve que borrar mi Potato Patch. Igual el Potato Patch no hay ninguna novedad por ahora, ninguna actualización, nada sobre el Mundial. Así es que para instalar y probar este juego tuve que desinstalar mi Potato Patch y todo lo que tenga que ver con PES 2018 Región Blue. Así que ya ganamos la Copa del Mundo. A ver si hay alguien acá con vida mirando el directo, escriban si quieren mirar algo del parche. Y equipaciones, camisetas, equipos, plantillas, botines, lo que usted quiera. Bueno, bueno. Hola. Sí, hola. Probando. Por ahora este parche solamente tiene inglés en los textos del juego, ¿no? Acá tenemos inglés, este no sé si es coreano o chino, y este ha de ser árabe, ¿no? Y narración, comentarios por ahora también. Recién me comentaron en el chat que hay los comentarios en español, pero yo todavía no lo conseguí porque este juego lo instalé recién y bueno, ahora estoy haciendo las pruebas correspondientes. Esta es la actualización del BitBox Patch edición Copa del Mundo. Hay una versión anterior que ya había traído al canal, tutorial, pero si tienen ese y quieren esta actualización hay que eliminar todo y instalar estos archivos desde cero. Estoy preparando el tutorial, lo voy a subir a la tarde para la gente que le interesa. Igual acá en el chat les dejé el tema de dónde lo pueden conseguir, los archivos de instalación. Son 7 partes, 7 PKG. Obviamente, como todo, hay que instalar por partes. Ahí mandé el enlace donde pueden entrar para descargar si lo quieren. Repito, es versión Blues, así es que no tienen que tener cualquier parche ni el PES 18 original en región Blues. Si ya tienen el BitBox patch anterior, deben eliminar por completo el juego y sus datos para instalar esto desde cero. No sé si quieren mirar equipaciones y fases, o sea, rostros y plantillas. Si no, bueno, voy cortando. Ya realicé las pruebas en este parche, ya hice el tutorial, lo tengo que editar ahora para subirlo esta tarde. Y también veré si consigo los comentarios en español. Martínez está bien de rostro. Cuti Romero también. A este Lisandro Martínez no le conozco el rostro. Sé quién es el jugador, pero bueno. A ver, Molinas, más o menos. La camiseta sí está bien, está actualizada. Tagliafico, más o menos. Fernández, más o menos también. McAllister, también parecido. De Paul, la mujer de Messi, bastante parecido. Meshiaja, parecido. Nico González, tengo mis dudas. El Toro, más o menos. Rulli. No sé. Muso. No sé. Otamendi. No sé qué le pasó en la barba, pero parecido. Este no sé quién es, pero se ve que está contento de estar en el mundial. Medina, no sé, el cachete. Muy achinado, pero parecido. Paredes, más o menos. Palacios, no sé. Barco, ¿qué le pasó a Barco? Simeone, Nico Paz, Lo Celso, Almada, Álvarez, más o menos. El Flaco López. Y bueno, Argentina ya miramos. Vamos a ver a Monicius, Alison Becker, más o menos. Marquinhos, más o menos. Casimiro y Casimira, más o menos. Este no le conozco el rostro. Rapina, bastante parecido. Luca Paquetá, medio raro. ¿Qué más? Weberton, no recuerdo el rostro. A ver, ¿quién más? Guimaraes, no me acuerdo tampoco el rostro. Monicius. Si llora va a ser bastante parecido. Martinelli, no sé. No sé. Mateo Juña, no le conozco el rostro. Neymar Jr. Sí, parecido también. Hendrik, parecido también. Y listo. Ah, la camiseta no sé qué tal. A ver, Colombia. En el VR creo que tenía el pelo azul. James. Ospina, más o menos. A ver, los más conocidos. Luis Díaz. Bastante parecido. John Arias. A este no le conozco el rostro. Juanfer Pinteros. ¿Qué le pasó a Juanfer? ¿Qué más? Jerry Mina. Bastante parecido. ¿Qué más? Ríos. Este es Ríos. ¿Qué te pasó, Ríos? James Rodríguez. Sí, bastante parecido. ¿Qué más? A este no le conozco el rostro, pero sé quién es el jugador. Y listo con Colombia. Vamos con Ecuador. ¿A quién podemos mirar? A Hincapié, a Pacho, Moisés Caicedo, Ener Valencia, Kendry Páez. Ahí está, Hincapié, Pacho, Caicedo. ¿Qué más? Kendry Páez, Ener Valencia. Hablando de Ecuador, qué lástima lo de Ecuador, 0-0 con Curazao. ¿Qué más? Paraguay, a ver la alineación de Paraguay. Gil, Gómez, Alderete, Cáceres, Maidana, Gómez, Ojeda, Almirón, Sosa, Arce, Sanabria, Fernández, Olveira, Velázquez, Alonso, Canale. Valbuena está en el mundial. Cubas, Bobadilla, Galarza, Mauricio, El Casco Romero, Gustavo Caballero, Julio Enciso, Isidro Pita y Ábalos. Bastante actualizada la plantilla, ¿ve? Los rostros y la camiseta. ¿Qué le pasó a Orlando Gil? A ver, Gustavo Gómez, más o menos, parece un chico de 20 años. Alderete, también parece cuando tenía 12 años. Cáceres, le creció el pelo a este. La camiseta bastante bien, la verdad. ¿Qué más? Maidana, este no lo conozco, no sé de dónde salió, pero él está en el mundial. Diego Gómez, nada que ver. Ojeda, ni Bollo. Mikey, acá está el que parece extraterrestre. Sosa, nada que ver. Arce, nada que ver. Tony Sanabria, casi más o menos, ¿eh? El Gatito Fernández, nada que ver. Olveira, nada que ver. ¿Qué? ¿Son el mismo? Velázquez, el Cururú, nada que ver. Alonso, no. Canales, ni los rulos. Valbuena, nada. Cubas, no. Bobadilla, ¿qué le pasó a este Bobadilla de Temu? Galarza, nada que ver. Mauricio Magallanes, este todavía no lo conozco, pero nada que ver. El Cacu Romero, nada que ver. Gustavo Caballero, ni Bollo. Enciso. ¿Qué te pasó? ¿Cómo que en inglés? A ver. I4S33R. No hablo inglés. Puedo escribir y a ver si te traduce, pero yo no hablo inglés. I no falo portugués. ¿Cómo se dice? I don't speak English. Solamente guaraní. Ya se fue. ¿Qué más? A ver. Uruguayan. Muslera. Casi, Araujo. Más o menos. ¿Qué más? Valverde, el pajarraco. Nada que ver. ¿Qué más? Darwin Núñez. ¿Este está en el mundial? Más o menos. No tuve la oportunidad de ver un partido de Uruguay aún. Ya jugó el segundo partido del mundial. Arrascaeta. ¿Qué más? Betancourt. Creo que más o menos. De la Cruz. ¿Qué te pasó, De la Cruz? ¿Qué más? ¿Nadie más? Vamos a mirar. ¿Qué puedo mirar ahora? ¿De Europa? ¿O de CONCACAF? ¡Y me lo mata tan! algo más que quisieran ver. Si no, podemos pasar al BR Patch, que también lo tengo acá, para hacer comparaciones. El BR Patch también tiene la actualización mundial y es región Bless. Así es que por esa razón puedo tener los dos juegos acá. Bueno, corto acá y voy a empezar otro mirando lo que es el BR Patch. Ya vimos lo que es el BitBox. Ganamos el Mundial con Brasil. Recorrimos un poquito por el menú. Así que ahora corto, directo, inicio uno nuevo, pero con el BR Patch. Vamos a chusmear un poquito. Si me quieren acompañar, acompáñenos. Si no, no. Nos vemos en un ratito, compa.